I mean, the only reason I was provoked to make this film is when I went to meet him and he told me.
When was that?
It was in late 2016. And while I was talking to him, he was agitated. He was angsty. He had.
Where did you meet him?
I met him in. I actually.
You went to meet him?
Went to meet him in Trivandrum.
What made you go to meet him?
One of my directors at that time, Mr. Madhavan, told me in as many words that there's a spy case story in ISRO, good-looking scientist having an affair with a Maldivian woman, and then he was arrested and almost killed, and then he was released and they found that he was innocent. So my question to him was he really innocent, or was there a story that we can work on? And he said, yeah, most probably he's innocent. That's all anybody ever knew about Nambi Narayanan in 2016. When I went to meet him and I saw him, I knew immediately that I was missing something huge. I was missing a large picture because this man's demure, his aura was saying a lot more than what he was talking about even. He was talking about the case, and like I was saying, angsty, angry, tears in his eyes, emotional, and saying this is how a horrible and concocted case this is, and this is the movie. And he assumed that I was going to make a movie on the case. And I asked him, I said, Nambi sir, you've been proved innocent and vindicated almost 15 years ago. Why are you so angsty about it? Why are you so emotional about it? And he just looked at me and said, you know it, I know it, the court knows it. Well, put my name on the Google and see what comes out. And sure enough, it says Nambi Narayanan of the ISRO spy case fame. And even now, even till the day before the film came out, people still believe that he might have had some involvement with the spy case, or that his family would have been involved in some way or the other. And then I said, this is rubbish. That made me feel that it was wrong. So let's make a film on this spy case. And that's how I started Arnab. Only 7 months later, when I went back to him, he saw the script. He said, very good. And then he said, but this part is wrong because I went to Princeton to study stability theorem under Krakow when this happened. I said, when did you go to Princeton? Why would you, are you talking about Luigi Krakow, who's considered to be the father of the moon mission and everything? Is that the guy you're talking about? He said, yeah, I did my thesis under him in 10 months. Good morning. So my name is Nambi Narayanan. I'm from India. I'm here on a full scholarship for the solid fuel program, but I want to study desperately liquid fuels under you. Sir, I've read all your papers, especially the theory on the relation between thermodynamics and fluid kinematics, and what a lovely piece of work, sir. Sir, I've sent you many applications, but I can understand why you didn't reply to me.
Are you serious? How did you find me? Who gave you my address?
A Russian, Yuri.
You're wasting your time. My hands are full. What you're asking for is impossible. Goodbye.
Being a science fan, that blew my head because nobody does their thesis under Professor Krakow. He takes 10 years to pass people up. And I was under the impression that maybe Nambi sir has become delusional. I don't know what he's talking about at that point in time. No, in all honesty. And that's when he started talking about his other life. Princeton, the adventurers in Scotland and France, 52 scientists pretending not to know how to speak French, learning how to build a liquid fuel engine to USSR at that time, and how they smuggled engine from right under the nose of the Kremlin as well as the US. And it was a baffling story. And I told him, I said, when were you planning to tell me this? I've been spending 7 months trying to write this script. Why would you not talk about it? Why would that not be mentioned in your book? Why would there not be any mention of it in the internet? And he says, what is there to talk about? They paid me my salary, I did my job. And that's the way it struck me that there were two types of patriots in this country. One that actually go out bearing their chest in a hail of bullets and give their lives for the country, and their contributions, absolutely have to be acknowledged and praised and sung about. And I'm sorry, but others like him who know very well that they'll never be acknowledged or sung, their lives are in danger on an everyday basis. But yet, they go out and do the service for the country like nobody. So the price that he's paid for it, I don't think any sane man would have been alive today had he paid that price.